On today's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge guilts Brooke into letting Thomas move in.
Give Thomas a place to land. I want my son here. I want to take care of him.
Paris's interview outfit is interesting.
So you want to know more about my career?
Fill me in.
And Liam wants to destroy his marriage so badly he can hardly contain himself.
I'm an imposter. I'm sitting here walking around doo-doo-doo-doo like I'm a perfect husband, like I'm a perfect father, like everything is just fine. It's not.
Hey Soapmates, it's Monday, December 28th, 2020, and it's time for another Bold and Beautiful episode recap. I'm your host, Keisha Chantal, aka Thomas's sporty tracksuit, and I'm ready for the marathon to Hope's heart. Let's begin our day at Brooke's mansion, where Ridge is currently making a case for Thomas to move in with them.
How are you feeling?
A little sore, but
We were so relieved to hear that you were being released today.
I have a question. Why does Thomas's bandages look like a sports headband? He looks like he's ready to take on the court, the track meet, and, of course, Brooke's hate. But instead of her usual, Brooke actually opens up her home to him, a refreshing change which catches Thomas by surprise.
move in here with you?
We insist.
Actually, it's Ridge that insists, not Brooke. But instead of running the risk of looking like a total douchebag, she might as well just sit back and let it happen. Am I right?
Wow, Brooke, I don't even know what to say.
You didn't have to say anything. It's settled. You're going to stay with us until you feel better.
Meanwhile, down yonder at Hope's backyard shack, Liam and his wife are enjoying a quiet morning now that the kids are off to Donna's daycare. No, seriously, does Donna even work at Forrester anymore? She is always taking care of them kids. I hope she's getting paid for it. Not long after thinking about how wonderful it might be to enjoy a quiet morning together, Hope gets a text from work. And so does Liam. And he says Justin and his dad won't stop texting him, probably because they haven't seen him in a few months. Anyway,
I can't wait to move on from this. Just never give that night another thought, especially that one incident.
Hope tells Liam that she can't wait to reunite Douglas with his dad, and then she can begin that other thing that she has to do, which is forget all about that awful incident where Thomas kissed a mannequin and collapsed right in front of her very eyes. But before she does all that, it's time to remind Liam what a shitty husband he is.
I think you remember the one where you thought I betrayed you and kissed Thomas, but he was actually kissing that mannequin?
Liam takes a moment to look like the sky has literally opened up and fell on his head. And of course, Hope takes notice. She wants to know, hey, are you okay?
I hope you know how much you mean to me and how happy I am in our marriage.
Boy, bye. You're only happy in your marriage when you think that it's going exactly the way you want it to go. Anything else gives you reason to cheat.
Of course I do. You show me every day. By just being the best husband and the best father a wife could ever ask for.
Not so fast, Hope. Not so fast. You're gonna question it real soon, sis. I don't know how soon, but it's gonna happen. Then Liam has this moment where he looks like he's trying to pass a kidney stone. He looks like he's in pain. Could it be the lies that's weighing on him? Possibly. Up at the main house, Thomas is settling in and making himself real cozy on Brooke's couch. She comes down to ask him, does he need anything? And he goes, no, everything's really great.
Holler if you need anything, okay? And if you get hungry, Emily can fix you something.
But before she goes, Thomas stops her and says,
Brooke,
can we stop and look at Brooke's face for a second? This is the woman who has had it. Okay? And she's trying very hard to contain what she really wants to say. But you know, this all could have been avoided if Taylor, Thomas's actual birth mother, would come out from wherever rock she's hiding under and come take care of her son.
Thomas, what are you doing here? It's so good to see you.
you too, Hope.
You look comfortable. You look great. You never know what you've just been through.
That's right. You would never know what Thomas has just been through because Thomas is virtually indestructible, okay? Let's not forget, he's fallen over cliffs. He's fallen into vats of acid. He's fallen in his apartment. He's had brain surgery. I mean, is there any calamity that Thomas cannot overcome? I'm starting to wonder if he's human.
What you did still hurts. I'm just not sure if I will ever be able to forgive you or feel safe around you. I'm always going to be cautious, Thomas.
Brooke is not mincing any words. She tells Thomas, listen, I let you stay in my crib. You can have all the cheeseburgers and the jello that you want, but I'm going to keep one eye open on you. Just so you know, putting it out there. Let's tiptoe back down to the backyard shack where Steffi pays Liam a visit and gives him some very unwelcome news.
Well, I brought my brother over on the way from the hospital, and they invited him to stay. Thomas is going to move into the main house with my dad and Brooke.
This, of course, is a huge inconvenience for Liam. He doesn't want to be reminded that he's a dumbass when it comes to his wife and her loyalties. And he tells Steffi as much.
It's not fine,
Because
Steffi.
you keep torturing yourself. We said we were gonna keep this between us. We gotta stick to the plan, Liam.
Do you understand that every time I look at Hope, every time I look into her eyes and I just stay silent, that is me lying?
I don't know if I agree with Liam about having diarrhea of the mouth and telling Hope all about his disgusting betrayal. What do you guys think? Put it down in the comments and let me know if A, Liam should tell the truth, or B, he should keep on lying. All right, time to head on over to Forrester Creations where Zoe is marking her territory. You see, there's a little sister that keeps popping up and encroaching on her turf.
Have you been looking into something a little more full-time? I mean, the West Coast has a lot to offer. I mean, San Francisco, Seattle.
Timbuktu, Madagascar, Alaska. Oh, how about Antarctica? I hear they might have some jobs up there for you, sis. You might want to apply.
As much as I've loved having my little sister around, I don't want you to put your dreams on hold, even if it means leaving Los Angeles.
And all Paris can do is just stand there and go, hey, I just got here. God damn it. I mean, shoot, I haven't even set any roots yet. Just been a couple of weeks and already you want me to leave?
Zoe is right. Now is the time to explore your options when you're young.
Guys, y'all sound like wise old folks giving me advice from your rocking chairs. I'm not that much younger than you.
But I guess she didn't account for Paris catching Zende's eye and being invited to Christmas functions because now she can't wait for her to leave. Sheesh. So while Zoe is standing in the corner looking like a very angry Minnie Mouse, Carter walks in.
Good morning, beautiful.
Well, good morning. Happy to see you too.
I'm betting I can make that smile even bigger by the end of the day.
Carter let Zoe know that he had a chat earlier with Paris that day, and Zoe interrupts him and says, oh my God.
I mean, what does your surprise have to do with my little sister?
I'm so sorry that my little sister annoyed you and took time away with her insignificant conversation. I mean, how dare she encroach on your time? And Carter sets her straight. He goes, listen.
It was my idea. This whole thing.
What whole thing?
Well, during our conversation, I found out more about her experience in nonprofit, and I gotta say, I was very impressed.
Zoe manages to muster up a little minor praise. Yeah, I mean, she put in a lot of effort, if you want to call it effort, into her achievements, I guess, if you're impressed. Okay. Let's take a peek into the designer executive suite where Paris has been summoned by Ridge.
Cut to the chase. I like that.
That has always been my style. So what is this all about?
Well, I wanted to see you because I want to talk to you about your social justice, your charitable work. It all sounds great.
I know that Carter means well, but he should have given Paris a heads up to let her know that she was walking into an interview with Ridge Forrester and not a little chat, okay? She had on leather shorts. Give us some time to gather herself and prepare. To me, that's not professional. And if Paris is mad about it, I'm on her side.